it's nice to finish the level with on guard. It's nice to treat your animal friends in a way that they don't die. So good. David Wise, such a great man. I think you can download the soundtrack too for free. Like, I'm not trying to like do anything illegal, of course. But I mean, all you have to do is look for it, and you can get it from like OC Remix and stuff like that. I think David Weiss. Well, I remember reading on Wikipedia. That's one of my favorite things to do. Is just like go to Wikipedia and look at random things. And I looked up David Weiss, and I think it said that he recently left Rare or resigned from Rare, which, you know, like, it sucks to see like a good gaming company get even worse, or a good gaming company that was good but became bad, if that makes sense, get any worse. Because, I mean, coming from someone who's played a lot of Rare games back when it was like the golden age of Rare, I can honestly say that they're not what they used to be, which is a real shame. Like, Rare and Nintendo made some of the best games out there. Like the Donkey Kong Country games. You know, Donkey Kong 64, it may not have been like my personal cup of tea because it changed drastically. Did I skip this? Haven't seen you in this neck of the woods in a long time. The crafty croctopus corn, it's crock of collectibles and horrible capers. Me and my crazy alliteration. Funky can send you anywhere. You've already been on the island in a flash. I don't have anything else to tell you right now. Maybe later. And it's also like, what a sad existence Cranky has. He's like waiting for you to like listen to him blather on about random stuff you don't care about. Like, I imagine all grandparents do. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Or all senior citizens, for that matter. But, no, Cranky is cool. I guess I wonder if he was the original Donkey Kong from like the 1980 arcade game. Like, how would he know about bonus rooms and extra shit like this if his main job was to throw barrels at Mario? Like, he didn't have bonus rooms in his game. But he's so quick to judge you and tell you how bad you were, when technically Mario ended up, you know, beating him. Like, the princess was saved. Princess Pauline, I think her name was. Like, she wasn't even Peach at that time. And yet he wants to judge you and say how bad you were when, you know, Mario kicked his ass. But I digress. Let's move on to the Snow World. Yeah, this track is called Northern Hemisphere. This was composed by Emmeline Fisher. Really, really good. Starts off kind of slow, and like a lot of the soundtrack is atmospheric, which I enjoy. It really gets you in the mood for what you're playing. Like, all too often, it's, with the exception of, well, I don't really care where that was. I hate the frog. The frog level is particularly annoying just because it's hard to get around. Like the frog and the rhino one. Like the easiest one, if you had to pick, or if you chose to do those mini games, probably Espresso is the easiest. But yeah, Northern Hemisphere, it's atmospheric. Like apart from something like Skyrim, or like, I'm trying to think of games that are really iconic in terms of music and gameplay. Like, Skyrim is a really good example of a recent game that has good gameplay and music. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree with Ego Raptor. I've been watching a lot of his videos lately, and it seems like we have a lot of FPSs or shooters. Like, they're like, you know, and I guess we have like Call of Duty to thank in an ironic way for that, or thank in a not so happy way about that, because like that game exploded, you know, it seems to me. Like, I hardly play shooters. Like, I'm not too good at them, and I'll play them with my friends and whatnot, like every once in a while, but I like more like platforming and adventuring and RPGs, and like that's what I like to play when it comes to video games. And fighters too. I actually really love fighting games. I haven't played the recent Soul Calibur though. What is it, like Soul Calibur 5 now? I don't know. When I heard they had hyper combos, I was kind of like hesitant, because to me, like, that was one thing that set Soul Calibur apart from like Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter in general. Was it, you know, like there were combos that you had to remember how to do, and you had to be good. Like you were good at your craft. If you could remember like how to do specific combos with characters that you liked using. Like I was really good with Siegfried in Soul Calibur 4. But then again, like I liked it, but I remember like I played against like my friend's daughter once, and all she had to do was button mash with Killick, and it was stupid because I am actually trying to play the game for real, and she's just mashing buttons and beating me. Like, you know, I mean, don't you hate when that fucking happens? Like, you just like have someone who likes to button mash, and they can, because like their technique is so, what's the word I'm looking for? Random. You're like, oh shit, I don't know like how to come at this opponent because they're just mashing buttons, and here I am trying to like play the game like a real person. But yeah, in terms of fighting games, I haven't really played any of the new ones. I did play them. Well, I played the new demo I played the demo for the new Mortal Kombat, which I really enjoyed. It was like a return to normalcy for me for the Mortal Kombat franchise. Like, well, it's close to, I guess, Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat like / Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 era. Well, if you're able to get that barrel all the way down here, there's a bonus room right here. But yeah, like Mortal Kombat 9, I think is what people are calling it. I mean, whatever. I really enjoyed it. I just haven't bought it. Like I don't have that disposable income, bros. I need to make it as an LP or as a musician, either or works. I actually have like my first live show coming up really soon, and I'm super nervous about it. I've been talking to someone who it's a Barnes and Noble. It's nothing super like, oh man, I'm gonna be playing like in an arena. No, I mean everyone has to start small. And I've been talking to the manager. Oh shit. By the way, this track was also composed by Emmeline Fisher. It's the only stage in the game actually that has this soundtrack. There's only one like Ice Crystal level in this game, which is kind of surprising to me. Yeah, you don't have to get this like I am. I don't even know why I'm getting it. I do it once just to show you like where the secret is and stuff. But I mean, if you die and you only have like one life left, and like this game is really kicking your ass for some reason, I mean, you can continually do that bonus room right there and get your life back. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my first live show is coming up, and I'm super nervous because I've played in front of people before. Once was I was opening up for my friend's act, and before my music was like actually singing and like more like dance music and stuff, it was like guitar music, like something that's likened to Buckethead but not as good. Like, I don't even put myself in the same league as Buckethead. To any of you who know who Buckethead is, if you don't, I suggest you educate yourself and listen to his music. Well, chances are, even if you're a gamer, you know who Buckethead is, because if you've ever played Guitar Hero 2, you know who Buckethead is. He composed the quote-unquote hardest song on that game, which was Jordan. That's who Buckethead is. And really, I mean, it's not like one of his normal compositions. Like, he composed that song God fucking damn it. He composed that song specifically for Guitar Hero 2. So I guess, you know, but I mean, if you look for a video of him, like, it's like his Guitar World video. Like, oh, god damn it. Look for his Guitar World video. He seems like he's batshit fucking insane, but I mean,